Welcome back to LIPINKI for episode 14 with me, MrSealyp. Right, what job comes next? Well, I've got all the root crops off that field from that contract. That contract, if you're new to this, you won't know what contract I'm talking about. We did the contract on field 7, harvesting root crops. We've finished the contract, but we've got a load left over. I need that for the pigs. That at least is the plan. So we're going to be putting in a new silo, sort of. I've been pricing them all up. They're all ridiculously expensive, way off the charts of what we can afford, but there is one that we can use, one that we are going to use, and I'm going to put it down. It's going to take a big chunk of our money, but that's also not too much of a problem. I'm not too bothered. We'll get the money from the contract. I'd have enough money to get some more pigs, which I said I was going to do, so we're going to be doing a hog silo, kind of, because it's going to be what we're going to put all of our stuff in. Fields 33, 34 and 35 are still not ready to harvest, and field 11 is on its kind of first starting bit, so there's not really a lot we can do with that. So yeah, that's the first step. Let's get a silo put in. Then what we'll do is we'll transfer everything we've got in this one here into the new silo, and then we'll have this one demolished, and I've got an idea of what I want to do with this little plot of ground here. So I better get on with it, I suppose, hadn't I? I think I'm going to put it in about here. And there we go, it's ready to be constructed. It's one of the Mercury Farms shed pack silos. If I've placed this right, and I might be a little bit off, the track that runs round should run through the entrance and exit. I might have come a bit too far over because I'm right up against the crops. Weirdly, I've got these little patches along here. I noticed as I was trying to place it. I'm not quite sure what's happened there. Anyway, not to worry, let's get this built. See if I did do it right. That looks pretty well lined up to me. That's perfect. Which means it doesn't interrupt the kind of track that runs around the It doesn't interrupt the track that runs around the outside of the yard, because the track will go right the way through the middle of it. It might make planting a little bit trickier along here now, maybe a tiny bit, but I don't mind. So I think the next step then, I'm going to go and get the stuff from over at the other field, bring back the root crops that we've got left over, put those into storage first, then move everything out of that bunker into this one. We'll get that one dismantled, and then I think it's some more hogs. The funny thing is, I say funny, it's one of those minor issues you have to deal with. I just say that I'm going to wander through the pond, but we'll skirt around the outside rather than go for a swim. That the livestock market is here, and our pigs are literally there. I'm still going to need a trailer to move them from there to there, but 'tis what it is. So the voucher I had as part of that contract and the cramped trailer, we've got 39,200 litres in here, which means it's full, plus there's some left in the harvester as well, so I need to go back for that as well. And this is why I couldn't complete the contract, because all of this stuff would have vanished, and another reason why I needed a bunker silo. Now it was suggested to me by a couple of people that I use the Conveyor Belt Mod, the end one, that you can palletise potatoes and sugar beet with. The problem is, with 39,200 litres plus some in the harvester as well, I would have had so many pallets, and the problem with the pallets is they do get a bit laggy the more you've got. It was a great idea, and it would have been a nice way to use a different bit of machinery, but unfortunately it would have been a bit of an issue. Now this does take root crops, it takes forage, it takes crops, it takes everything, so we should be okay. Right, this is going to tip though, isn't it? Oh no, we're okay, fantastic. once this is all in here and I've done the stuff at the harvester as well, I can then complete the contract. I'll get a bit of money back in once I've moved everything. Actually, I'll use this trailer while I've got it. I'm sure it'll let me, won't it? Let's see if it will. No reason why not. If I move everything out of this one, seeing as I've already got it. Right, let's move the wheat. That tree is casting a shadow just in the wrong place, isn't it? I went for the white one of those as well, Jim's silos, because it actually fits really well with everything else that's here. I did look at the brick one, and that looks okay as well, but this just kind of fitted a little bit better. There we go. That's all of that. Come back around. Come on, what else we've got in here? But oh, canola, haven't we? Let's get that in. Got a little bit of oats, canola, there we go. Right, transfer those. I'll go back for the last bit, finish the contract, and we'll be done. Awesome. It's still the beauty of this game, and the FS19 version of, in that now there's all the landscaping and the placeables and the way you can set up your farm however you want. And I know I've said it so many times before, but it's still that thing that kind of hits you every now and again. Everybody does it differently. It's interesting, some people comment and say, oh, I placed my silo exactly where you put yours, or I put my, I extended that field, or I did this. But what I've been really enjoying, especially on my Washoe Let's Play as well, is people messaging to say, oh, when I've converted fields or expanded them or put new ones in, how they've done a similar thing, but they've done them in different positions or different sizes, or and that's fantastic. Everything's different, everyone's unique, and it all stands out. Right, just so I realised I've got a bit of a bump there, haven't I? I think where that placed. Yeah. I wonder if I'll be able to get away with a tiny little bit of, whether it'll let me flatten out a little bit. It's only a tiny bump, but it's, yeah, it's right this side. It's just there, isn't it? Okay. Okay then, last 11,585 while we've been gone. Work has been done on the silo. Very efficient workers. Let's get that in while that's unloading. Right, so this area is clear now. The silo's gone. I have a plan for this, but that will come later on. Do need to fix this at some point. I don't think this one opens, does it? No, that's annoying. Anyway, not to worry. So everything's where it should be. Having sold the silo that was here, I also realised I had a horse paddock over the other side, right over the other side, that I don't need. It's not necessary. Although I could put some emphasis on. I think actually, let's have a look over there. What we own. Oh yeah, that's weird, isn't it? Yeah, over there we don't actually own the land, but there was a horse paddock there which we were able to sell. So that's gone as well. That was only 7,500. So back up to 52. This needs to go back to the farmer. And the landscape changes yet again. Awesome. Right. So let's complete this contract then. We're going to get 13,363. Let's collect on that. There is a harvesting one there for 18. That's not bad. What field is that? Field 10. That's a big field. And then sowing field 37. Field 37. That's 10. That's the big one. That's going to take quite a while. Where's 37? Oh, okay, down there. That's not too bad. Why is that paying so much? Was it potatoes or something? Yeah, oh blimey, that'll take forever. I mean, it's probably worth a fair bit, but so with that all done, we're up to 65,770, which is more than enough to buy some pigs. But what I think I will do as well, while we're here, let's utilise this. Why not? I'm going to need to use the, actually I'm going to need to use the bucket in a minute, aren't I? And I'm probably going to need to use the forks because I'm going to have to put some more straw in, aren't I? Okay, so what I'll do, I'll leave that for the time being. Once we've sorted the pigs out, I'll then put these, I'm going to turn it off. I'm going to put these up on the racking because you get the racking with it. So, oh, actually, oh, top I can. Those are for pallets on there, aren't they? The top's actually got boarding on it. Yeah, cool. Right, let's grab a tractor. Which one will we go with? We only need a small... Which I'm missing a tractor. Where have I put the other one? I think it might be in the main yard. Is it in the main yard? Yeah, the trailer's there. Oh, there it is. Fork strip sticking out there. Trailer's there. Fertilizer spreader. Yeah, cool, okay. Right, the question is, it only needs to be small, like I say, and we're only going a short distance, so I can do 3 or 4 at a time, even do a couple of runs backwards and forwards. Let's increase how many pigs we have, which was kind of the whole point all along, really. And we'll look at some more jobs and we get a bit more money. Obviously all our soybean we've got planted now, when that money comes in we may be looking at getting another field, and we'll gradually kind of expanding out, and with each small change we're increasing our ability to do other things. Thank you. Right, which one shall we get? Probably just get that little small modded one. Can't remember who it was by. I'm sure I've got it installed. Under animal transport, we want, yeah, that one. The little oh, it says cattle trailer, but it will do pigs, won't it? It will do 3 at a time. So let's lease that. Well, that's interesting. It's in that colour already. Has that remembered that from the last time I was on here? Can't have, surely. 306 to lease. I'm not going to be using that for an hour, so let's lease that. Fantastic. Let's transfer some pigs. Then we'll feed them. We're supposed to be a pig farm after all. Now, while all this is going on, this video is going to be posted probably on Wednesday the 24th, and myself and MrSealyp have hit a hiccup. A Farming Simulator League FarmCon hiccup, in that, of all the times for them to start, staff at Heathrow Airport have decided that they're going to start strike action on Friday the 26th, was when we were supposed to be going. So, let me just get these. What should we go with this time? Let's go with, yeah, 1 pink, 1 white. Let's go with 2 pink, 2 white. Oh yeah, it takes 3, doesn't it? Confirm. Yeah, so what's actually had to happen now is giants have been incredibly helpful with this, because it would have meant we wouldn't have been able to get a flight, or we would have been seriously delayed and that kind of stuff. So we're actually now travelling a day earlier from a different airport. So yeah, all good fun. But we'll be there, don't worry. Let's come all that way, blimey. Let's move them. And confirm. That's looking better. Fantastic, right. Oops. No, just hit the fence. So the problem I've got now is videos. I haven't got any backed up. We've been trying to do various different things, and CLG unfortunately has been busy. After doing our first episode on Meadow Grove, our co-op, we haven't done any more because we thought we weren't going till Friday. So we thought, oh, we'll spend a day, we'll do a load of videos. That's not going to happen. So now potentially I'm going to have possibly 4 or 5 days with no video going up, which is a bit of a worry. Right, let's go with another white, let's go with another black and white, another black. Confirm. Awesome. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to probably stop there for a minute. I'm going to put some more in, but what we'll do is we'll get some feed in. Get these fed. Confirm. Oh, there we go. Look at that. Much better. Pinky and Perky have got some friends. Awesome. So, I'm just going to stop the engine on that. Let's go and grab... I might need the trailer. Oh, I've just realised something. Hang on. Under garage. Right, that. Which one did I go for? 9407 S. Hmm? Is that the front loader one? That doesn't seem right. I got rid of my front loader as well, didn't I? Ah. Might have to get a different War Z. Well, actually, we'll look at what's cheaper. If it's cheaper, getting the front loader back again. Well, there's a big bump, isn't it? Maybe we'll do that, because I'm pretty sure it's not for this, is it? Oh, I can't remember what I used last time. No, because I had this before I... Oh. Never mind, let's work it out. I know people will be saying, how can you have forgotten already? Very easily, as it transpires. Don't think it's going to work, is it? That was for this, that's alright. I couldn't remember. There we go, shred that bale. There we are. Awesome, right. That's that bit done. Spin that round. Let's get water in. Oh, okay, that's that done. Does mean the feed area is going to clean out a little bit more regularly now. Now we've got more. And because they're not actually too expensive to buy, we can increase it fairly rapidly every time we start doing some more jobs. Now, the thing about this is... Oh, actually, no. What am I doing? I've still got a load of pig food on the floor, haven't I? I was watching Farmer Klein's video the other day. He got early access because he's been one of the testers on the Seasons mod, and he had early access to it. It comes out tomorrow. Actually, the day this posts, it'll be out today, technically. And what's fascinating with that, because you've got all the different animals types now, so you've got the same animals, but there are loads of different breeds of pigs now, and you have them in either male or female. You've got 4 different breeds of cows, 3 or 4 different breeds of pigs. There's different breeds of chickens. Yeah, it's amazing. Now, I will just double check this because this is going to require... How we're looking? Oh yes, everything's low. I need a few loads of that. Our reproduction rate has dropped a little bit. We've only got 8. I mean, we've gone from 2 to 8, so we've quadrupled how many we had. But I will do more. Absolutely, we'll do more. The aim is to get up to around 100 odd, I think. That's kind of where I'm aiming to start off with. If we run short of all the stuff we've got in storage, there's no reason at all why I can't... get some more pig food delivered, so we should be able to do that. See if it's even making a dent. Yeah, it is. Cool. Got to make a dent before I run out though. I'm sure I've said it before, but this Massey Ferguson by Black Sheep Modding is one of my favourite mods at the moment. I like operating it. I find it easily controllable. I like the look of it. I know it's not to everyone's taste, but I think it's cool. That should be us almost done. That's fantastic. We'll have to look at taking on another job. But I don't get this. Why is it the effectiveness has changed? I know on FS19 it's different because you've got effectiveness now, whereas on 17 it was the percentage of what they ate. So they ate less sugar beet or potatoes and more of soybean, but the most they ate was corn. Why is that not filling evenly? Very odd. Okay, well, never mind. I find myself back in time. I've come back to Goldcrest Valley on FS17. I'm sorry I seem to be ranting on about this pig situation, but I'm pretty sure when I mentioned it before, I had a few comments, people telling me that I was wrong. And I kept thinking, I'm sure I'm not. So I've come back over. I'm on Goldcrest Valley, I'm at the pigs, and I've got 8 pigs, exactly the same as I've got on LIPINKI, because I want to check something. The key word is effectiveness. That's what it says on FS19 now. The crop you give the animals, the feed you give them, goes towards the effectiveness of reaching 100% productivity. On 17, the percentages that were given were how much crop they needed of the total, and you would reach 100% productivity. That's, you know, in essence they're supposed to be the same thing. But let me show you something. If we come onto the menu and we zoom in on there, I knew I was right. Corn, and it says at the bottom, 50% base food corn. So of the total crop that these pigs need at the moment, 4,075 litres is corn. That's fine. 25% is grain, wheat or barley. So 2,037. So it's less. On 19, all of the bars require the same amount to get into the green, which is weird. Then it says 20% protein, canola, flowers or soybean. So that's only 1,630 to be on the maximum. And then the bottom one, 5% root crops, only 407 litres. Now 5% is 10 times less than 50%. And if you look at the difference between the two, 407, 4,075. So that's how it works. I knew that's what it was. It was percentages of the total amount of feed required. When you gave them all of that, you hit 100% productivity. That's how it worked. This was kind of, I had to make sure in my head that I wasn't going mad. You know, I know there's been loads of stuff between 17 and 19 I've forgotten. There's been loads of mods I've forgotten on 19. There's been all sorts of stuff I've forgotten how it worked. I've gone on and done stuff and it all blurs between 15, 17, 19, all the changes and stuff. But I knew I was right about that. So yeah, the key word is effectiveness. That, in essence, is what's changed on 19. It adds up to the effectiveness of reaching the 100% productivity. But they're still asking you to put in the same amount, which is odd, isn't it? It's a peculiar situation. Anyway, I thought I'd come back and check. So what I've got to do now is very quickly, and I might need to run. I need 1.21 gigawatts, and I should be able to get there. So here we are back again. We made it back in record time. Forward 2 years as well, which is quite impressive. So I know it seems like a rant, and I'm sorry that I seem to be ranting, but we come across now to our pigs. Yeah, look. It says effectiveness. That was the word I was looking for, not productive. So corn has an effectiveness of 50%. So that's adding towards your productivity. Whereas on the other one, it was the percentage of feed they needed to get you to the productivity. It's weird. I wonder why they changed that. Because looking across the other side now, look at potatoes and sugar beets, same amount of pigs that I had on 17, yet I've got 4,295 litres of sugar beet, and that's not even in the green yet. It's weird, isn't it? Anyway, yeah. And I know you can, when these are full, they'll last 10 days rather than 6 on FS17, which is fine, but even by that rationale I would only need 800 to 1,000 litres of potatoes or sugar beet. So yeah, don't know, it's just all in that word, isn't it? Effectiveness. That's what's changed it. Anyway, there you go. Thought I'd mention it now. Right, what was I doing? Oh yeah, I picked up most of the pig food off the floor. I've got a little bit left to go, because the silo will take it. The new silo will take it. Another one of the great features of Jim's silo. It takes all sorts of stuff, which is fantastic. Now, I've got a bucket of pig food I'm going to put in, but to fill these up, because the pig feed seems to be going a little bit awry at the moment, I'm going to tip this in, like so. But what I can do is tip the bucket up, like that, get over there, and I want pig food back in. These are all things I could have in it. Where's it gone? Sugar beet. That was quick. But it does mean I can fill up using the bucket if I want to. Now what I can also do is get, I think there should be a CSZ pack connector, which like an adapter, which would allow me to have a slightly larger bucket on this, or at least a bigger capacity. But I got the bucket that goes with it because it kind of matches up, it just looks right. But that said, for doing feed and things, it will probably work out better using a slightly larger bucket. But it's all good. I've been saying that a lot today, haven't I? Just realised. Right, so let's add copious amounts of root crop. Got to be getting close to what I need now. So Go back to that menu. Yeah, we're now at 6,295 litres. So I can do the same with my soybean and my wheat that I've got in storage and get it all up in the green. But to be fair, if I'm going to get more pigs anyway, it's all going to have to be redone as a matter of course. So what I'm going to do very quickly is try and tidy up the rest of this pig food and get that back into the silo. It's not going to be as easy because the ground's a bit uneven here. For some reason this bit doesn't want to pick up. Don't know why. That bit has. I'm going to come at it from a different angle maybe. I assume that is pig feed, it's not something else, is it? It just doesn't seem to want to know. Oh, there we go, got it, right. That's the last of it. I might as well just tip it in here, say 286 litres. Cool, right. Let's just pop this here a minute. What am I going to do now then? I'm just trying to think. Do I want to get the next thing I was going to do in that space? The olive trees. Apparently, it was a good idea. You know who you are. That I actually put all of those olive trees on top of burial mounds by accident. That's what we're going. That's what we're going with. If you didn't watch the episode with olive trees, you'll need to go and have a look. But yeah, it didn't actually work out too well. Right. Okay. So, oh man, how many more times? They're looking okay for the time being. Although productivity's on 0. But that's because I've just come back onto it. Let's pick up a job, shall we? Harvesting field 10 is just massive. It's going to take ages. Another couple of fertilising ones. What field's that? Let's find 39. Let's do a harvest, get a bit more money in. Oh, that one there. Oh, actually it's right next to us. Do I go bonkers and take on that sowing contract? No, that's going to take me forever. It's taking me way too long. I'm really torn now. Just trying to think. I've got the pigs. I need to get some more, and that's fine. And with the more pigs, I'm just going to need to add more feed, which I've already done. You don't really be watching me just adding more feed into the silo or into the trough, but then my crops aren't ready. I think what I'm trying to do is fill in the gaps. I'm trying to fill in the time between now and when the crops are ready. I suppose what I could do is just go and put my feet up. Have a cup of tea. Oh, I do know what I need to do. My, where is it? My Fent was really low on fuel, wasn't it? Yeah, really low. Let's just refuel that. I'm going to go and have a cup of tea. What I might need to do is move a few bits of my equipment around. There we go. Let's fill up. €177 to fill up from my own barrels. It's outrageous. Right. Actually, not what I'm going to do. I think what I have to do off camera is sort out these pigs. Because that's what I was setting out to do in this episode. Like I say, I'm trying to find jobs to do when realistically I don't need to find jobs to do. I've got jobs to do, but they're just not necessarily jobs you need to watch me doing, I think is the point I'm making really badly. Drop it there. That was ugly, wasn't it? I'm just about to offload the last of the feed I've gone through all the crops we had, and this is the wheat that needs to go in now. We have increased our drove of pigs. We've now got 32. We've got 8 of each type. Everything's looking pretty good. So, I said I was going to increase it. We're going to be heading for 100. So much of this takes. I'm glad I did the crops I did. I know we had the big food on hand, and I thought that would last longer than it did, in all honesty. It's expensive to buy, and I know there's an argument that the crops are worth more if you sell them. So you can take all of that. Oh, nearly. But we did the crops we needed. We did the corn, we did the wheat, we had all the stuff on hand. I didn't buy any of that. That was all done off of our fields. So now we look at it, everything's in the green. We've used all of the canola we had. We've got no canola left. Straw, I do need to do another bale just to top that up, that's fine. But everything else is at roughly 28,800. It's going to be interesting to see how that all decreases. So there we go, we're up to 32. That's good. Right, if we go across to the menu here, we're now only left with 8,387 litres of wheat, 8,489 of oats, which we had right at the start. We do still have 27,000 litres of corn, which is good. That's because they will use that too. And we've got 24,000 litres, or just over, of sugar beet. So what I am going to need to do next is more wheat and, well, canola, one of those, because it doesn't really matter. I can do soybean, canola or sunflower. Or I might do a barley crop next time rather than wheat, I don't know. But once our main fields 33, 34 and 35 are done, cleared of the soybean, I will then replant crops again that we need for the pigs to keep that rotation going. What I've got in there at the moment will last 10 days. That's a good thing. That's absolutely fantastic. That's what we need. And then we'll increase that up until we can get to 100. I think, hang on, that pen does hold 100, doesn't it? Oh, that's a very good point. Let's have a look in the garage. Pig enclosure. Yes, it holds exactly 100. The only problem with that then is we won't be able to have any new births. So then maybe if I go to 80, and then what we'll do is anything over and above 80, any new births, we sell everything over and above the 80. Yeah, I think that's probably what we'll do. Right, so what I will do then, let's take this back, put the last up into storage. We'll take the animal trailer back. I have decided I'm going to sell the water trailer we had, or have, and I'm going to get the the Joskin water trailer. Animal trailer, did I say animal trailer? I meant water tanker trailer, and get the Joskin one. It's easier to tow, it's not as big and cumbersome, and it holds more as well, 7,300 litres, so I think I'm going to go with that. Oops. Protect them. Excellent. Right, let's put the cover on that. Just put this down the side for the time being. Okay, right, I'm going to whiz over to the store, sort out the animal trailer, and I think we're not very far off done for this episode. We've got more pigs, we've got the new silo, we've moved everything from the silo, we fed the new pigs. Yeah, right, back in a minute. Oh, actually no, know what I do? On the way I might as well take back the trailer, otherwise it's a counterproductive trip. Okay. Okay, right, let's get rid of this trailer. Condition. No, it doesn't need repair. Sell. Fantastic. And we'll buy the new one. So that'll be under animal. There Yep, animals. 9,500. There is the other one, but that's quite 25 grand. What else have we got? That's only 8,500. That's an 8,000 litre. Actually, yeah, I had one of those on. I say I did on Oakfield. They had one, didn't they? Have a look at that. Certainly larger than what we had, isn't it? Yeah, you know what? Let's have a look at brown chassis, green chassis. We'll go with blue because it's water. Rim colour. That's a bit weird. Does that look a bit much? Actually, yeah, I think I'm going to go with yellow. Don't know why, but we just will. Okay, let's buy that then. Okay, we need some finances. I bought the other one over with this. I'm going to have to drive that back on its own now. But that's also okay. Let's grab a new water tanker. I think with the addition of more pigs, we're going to need more water more often, so it makes more sense to sort this out now. Let's get this back, get it filled up, and then we've got it ready for what we need. And I think with that we have come to the end of another episode. Lots more jobs done. We are moving forward. We've still got a harvest to do on our own fields, make a bit of money, then we'll replant ready for the next load. We'll get some more pigs as well at some point. We might get another greenhouse. Don't know. Lots more we can do. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed it. If you have, give us a like. If you don't subscribe yet, please do. If you want to leave a comment, feel free, and if you want to share this video, then please be my guest. Whatever you should choose to do. Thanks for watching.